What is up and welcome to Maps on the Map. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Now that Christmas is done, New Year's is just around the corner. And nothing means New Year's to me than food. So what we've done today, Chef Mom on the Map has gone to 3 different supermarkets at 3 different price points, and I'm going to try and figure out which party food is from which supermarket. So we've gone top tier, we've gone Marks and Spencer's, not just any party food, M&S party food. Then for mid tier, we've gone for Morrisons, and for basic tier, we've gone for Iceland. Iceland, I apologise. So let's start with the savoury round. Plate 1, we've got some spicy prawns. Plate 2, we've got a mix of dim sum. And plate 3, we've also got a mix of dim sum. So these two are very similar. Okay, so we've got our spicy fried prawn. We've got a nice batter to it. Give it a go. Okay, so it's got spice to it. Oh, holy moly, it's got some spice to it. Normally I can handle my spicy food. The prawn doesn't have much taste to it. And the batter, look, I'll show you the inside. So there's not much prawn. The prawn to batter ratio is a bit sad really. It's quite a small prawn and then it's got this batter. There is a crunch to the batter, but it's also a bit soggy in parts. Yeah, I'm going straight up, that's Iceland. Yeah, that's what my food senses are saying. Jeez, my food senses are tingling. Plate 2, so we've got a selection of dim sum. Now, some of these things are very similar, so it's best to try those. So we've got these gyoza. Give this a go. The outer casing is very tough and chewy, and then there's not much filling inside actually. Look, can you see? So there's a massive pocket of just space. So yeah, let's give this another go. You can see how tough that is. Okay, I don't rate that. So let's try this gyoza from plate number 3. Looks very similar. Does it taste better? For some reason it's crunchy, but the filling is actually really nice in this one. So let's give this another bite. That one's nicer than plate number 2. So now we're going back to plate number 2 and we've got this thing. So let's give it a go. I'm not quite sure what's in it. The flavours are better in this one, but again, it's very tough and very rubbery. Back to plate number 3, because we've got this similar looking parcel. But does it taste better than plate number 2's parcel? Let's give this a go. That is nice. You got some spices in there, you got some looks like chives in there. This has actually got a very strong flavour. And it's not as rubbery as the parcel that we had from plate number 2. So at the moment, plate number 3 is winning. Finally, in plate 2 and plate 3, we've got 2 kind of bao buns, or 2 buns. So here's one, this is from plate number 2. Let's give this a go. So again, the bun is very tough and very firm, and then the meat, which I'm assuming is pork, is very, very chewy, and the flavours just aren't that strong. Now to plate 3, and let's try this bun. It is very hard. I don't know whether it's just because it's been left out or... okay. Oh. What the? It's solid. Okay, this is inedible. This, I have no idea now what is what. Now that we've tried party food from each of the different plates, now time for what I think is what. Now, since Mom on the Map couldn't get dim sum from one of the places, I think dim sum is a bit, fancy schmancy, and so I think that might be the M&S and the Morrisons. So I think plate 1 is basic. Now, although the bao bun was just inedible, the other 2 things on this, on plate 3 were actually really nice and tasted better than plate 2. So I'm going for plate 2 is mid-tier and plate 3 is baller. Basic, mid-tier, baller. So, shall we find out? Okay, so plate 1 is basic. Plate 2, a drum roll, and please. Plate 2 is mid-tier, and plate 3 is baller. What it is, 3 out of 3, undefeated, got it right, taste buds on point. Okay, now that we've done the savoury round, I think it's time for dessert. So we've got round 2, the sweet round. So in front of me, same again. Plate 1, we've got some macaroons of different flavours. Plate 2, we've also got macaroons of different flavours. And plate 3, which is completely different to plate 1 and plate 2, we've got some hazelnut and chocolate profiteroles. My initial impressions, now I don't think Iceland will do macaroons because I think it's more of a fancy smancy baller type thing. So again, my initial thoughts are one of these is top tier and mid tier, and this might be Iceland. But I want to see what the taste game says. That's the important thing. But I could be wrong. Maybe Mum on the Map decided to hustle me. You're gonna do me like that, Ma? Don't do me like that, Ma. Plate 1, macaroons. So we've got chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry or raspberry. I'm a chocolate guy, so let's give this a go. That is banging. Those are very nice. Oh no, I don't like macaroons. Let's try vanilla macaroon from the plate 1. Fine. Okay, plate 2. Let's try another chocolate macaroon. This is also nice, but it's not as thick. This ain't hella thick, whereas this one, damn, this one is not as thick, and although it has a chocolatey flavour, it's not as intense as plate 1's. Okay, and let's try the vanilla one from plate 2. Now there is lemon and vanilla. I think this one is vanilla. This one's very sweet. I got my suspicions about which is top tier and which is mid tier. Let's move on to plate 3. A bit of chocolate profiterole. Doesn't really taste like anything. I thought, man, it's got chocolate cream in it. But you don't get that. It's literally got the mildest taste for a profiterole. Even the chocolate isn't that strong. So my thoughts. I think number 3 is the basic party food. Now I'm not saying that because it's not a macaroon, I'm saying it because the flavour isn't there. Now, how do we distinguish between plate 1 and plate 2? From flavour alone, and the texture being slightly firmer, I think this is top tier. I think this is Marks and Spencer's, and plate 2 is middle tier or Morrisons. So that's my final answer. Plate 1 is top tier Marks and Spencer's, plate 2 is mid tier Morrisons, plate 3 is basic tier Iceland. Iceland, I'm sorry if I did you dirty, man. So we've got the envelope. Ladies and gentlemen, silence please. In no particular order, actually there is an order, so forget I said that. Basic is... That's a madness! Okay. Ha! I'm shocked. So top tier, I was right, top tier Marks and Spencer's is plate 1. Middle tier is plate 3. It's the profiterole. So this is Morrisons. And that means plate 2 is Iceland. Now that is shocking, because I thought this was basic. Morrisons, you let me down, bro. You did me dirty. So that concludes today's video, and it just goes to show, don't judge your supermarket by its name unless it's Marks and Spencer's, because that was top tier. But when it comes to mid-tier and basic tier supermarkets, it's harder to tell. And a big shout out to Mum on the Map, who helped prepare all of these foods and put them in a random order so I wouldn't figure out what was was what. If you like the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. And Mamps on the Map also has an Instagram page where I'll be posting all of these delicious foods that I'm eating, so please take a look at that. Hope you all have a happy new year and hopefully 2021's better than 2020. Peace!